Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make an Aphmau statue. Here are all of the materials that we will need to make our Aphmau statue. Please do make sure that you have access to all those materials and enough of them as well. And now that we have all of those, we can get started. So, step 1, begin by placing this sequence of blocks in a row on the ground. Light grey concrete, 2 white concrete, 2 light grey, 2 white, light grey, and repeat this row 2 more times. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then everything in between as well. Perfect. Add a row of light grey concrete on top of all of that. Then, on top of this row, going from left to right, place a purple concrete, 2 magenta, 2 purple, 2 magenta, purple, and then on top of this row, place light grey, 2 white, 2 light grey, 2 white, light grey. Then, on top of this, place purple, 2 magenta, 2 purple, 2 magenta, purple. Then, we want to place 3 rows of terracotta. 1, 2, 3. Then, we are going to place a terracotta, light grey, 4 terracotta, 1, 2, 3, 4, light grey, terracotta. Then, for this next row, we're going to place a light grey, white concrete, light grey, 2 terracotta, light grey, white concrete, light grey. Then, for this next row, we're going to place 2 purple, 4 cyan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 purple, 1, 2. Then, we're going to place 2 purple, 1 black, 2 cyan, 1 black, 2 purple. Then we're going to repeat this for the next row, so just add another one of those blocks on top of each other and everything will be good. For the next 2 rows, we want to place 2 purple, 4 cyan, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 purple. So as I said, that wants to be for 2 rows in total, the end result of which should look like this. Then for the next row, we want to place 2 purple, 4 terracotta, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 purple. Then for the next row, 2 purple, 1 light grey, 2 white, light grey, 2 purple. Then for the next row, I want to place terracotta, black concrete, light grey concrete, 2 white concrete, light grey concrete, black concrete, terracotta. Then, for the next row, we want to place black concrete, terracotta, light grey concrete, 2 white concrete, light grey, terracotta, black concrete. Then, for the next row, 2 black concrete, 4 terracotta, 2 black concrete. Then, for the next row, 3 black concrete, 1, 2, 3, 2 terracotta, 3 black concrete. And for the next row, terracotta, 2 black concrete, 2 terracotta, 2 black concrete, terracotta. So this is what we should be looking at so far. So now that we have done this, we have to make Aphmau's arms. It's not too hard. From the top 2 corners of the build, we want to place a row of 4 terracotta. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to extend that row down by 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. The row underneath it, the 2 outer blocks want to be terracotta, but the 2 inner blocks want to be purple. And then we simply want to extend rows of purple down underneath the mixed row that we placed up above us. And the purple wants to come all the way down to where the cyan begins. So it's just up above the leg line. That's where Aphmau's hips start, where we have the cyan and the purple row. We want to do this on the opposite side. So 1, 2, hang on, 2, 3, 4. That's not 4. 4, can't count. And then underneath this, we want to have 2 rows. And then we want to, on the right side here, we want the purple on the inside, terracotta on the outside, and then the row of purple extending all the way up, or all the way down, I suppose. I guess that I'm going up, but I guess you could go down. And we want to just have something which should look a little bit like this. So, perfect. Pretty happy with that. I think that we're going to make Aphmau's head because we have done most of the complicated parts at this point. So, this requires you remembering where the body line is. So, it's here. So, you should have 4 rows of terracotta to the left of you, and then we want to place a row of 8 black concrete extending all the way across on top of the body like this. That looks weird. Actually, that sort of looks like a necklace. Or a weird demon face. I don't know. Regardless, I don't like whatever that weird shape has become. So in front of this row of black concrete, we're going to extend the left side forwards by 2, 1, 2. The right side forwards by 2, 1, 2. And we're going to place terracotta in between, just like this. Then we are going to, on the terracotta part, we want to place, going from left to right, white concrete, orange, 2 terracotta, orange, and then white concrete. We're going to copy that row, except we're going to then replace the orange with brown, just to give the eyes a nice kind of like shiny look. We then want to place a terracotta on the right middle part of the face, black concrete to the right, terracotta on top. So this, believe it or not, that's about as hard as it gets for Aphmau's face, because the rest of it is hair. So, on the left and right sides, extend up by 7 using black concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you basically just want to fill in everything else in between using black concrete. That's all there is to it. And whilst we are talking about hair, because I am liable to forget this because, I must just be forgetful. Extend the hair that flows below the face 1 row forwards, and it's just a cool effect. Like, you don't have to, of course, but if you want to kind of give it a nice 3D effect, then you can extend the hair and it just looks a little bit better, IMO. So, we then want to extend the head backwards by 5 rows. We're just using black concrete for this, by the way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We want to extend the bottom of the head backwards by 5 rows, the left and right sides of the head backwards by 5 rows. Actually, that's not quite the same. But the entire point is that once you've extended the head backwards by 5 rows, it wants to be 8 rows in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. 8 rows in total. Then the rest of the head, what I'm getting at, the rest of the head is black. That's all it is. It's just hair. So we've just got to place all of this black concrete, and that will be that. So, believe it or not, as I've said, that'll be the hardest part of the statue, 100% fully done. Everything else is very, very easy, as it just relies upon the rest of the statue, so it doesn't even require too much more counting or anything like that. It's just making everything like, I mean, you'll see what I'm talking about. So we're just going to fill the top of the head in using black concrete as well, of course. No reason to deviate at this point. And it'll actually look mostly done even without the sides, like once the head's done, like a particular angle. I mean, it almost, like if you don't pay too much attention, I guess. Okay, Aphmau's gotten really thin recently, but really, really thin. I'm worried about. But now that, yeah, it almost looks mostly done. So what we're now going to do is we're going to come all the way down to the bottom of the statue, and we're going to extend the sides of the statue backwards by 3 rows using light grey concrete. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to copy the shape of the shoe or the boots, I suppose they are, on the back of the build. So I want you to copy the entire light grey and white portion, the first 4 rows, copy them onto the back. And we're also going to be doing the same thing, so just up above here. So whether this is like a sock or whether this is like part of the boot, I mean, who knows. But I want you to copy the magenta and the purple rows from the front of the statue directly onto the back, just like this. There we go. We want to basically copy the entire leg section here as well, except we don't want to have the light grey and the white parts. We just want to have terracotta, so extend that all the way up to the top of the leg line. We then want to have 8 rows of purple concrete, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reason for that is I'm assuming she's wearing some sort of like jacket and it wraps around. So she's wearing some sort of like nice summery costume. She's got some sort of like jean shorts on and some sort of, I don't know, some smallish sort of top. But she's obviously got some sort of jacket on top of that which wraps all the way around, hence why we don't have all of the light grey and white on the back. So what we then want to do is make the rest of the rows terracotta. 1, 2, 3, and this will be 4 rows. That'll hit the top of the head. And then we simply want to copy the arm from the front of the statue. So all you've got to do, well, I mean, it's as self-explanatory as that, actually. I mean, just copy whatever you did on the front of the statue for the arm, do the exact same thing, because it just carries over. And we'll want to do this on both sides of the statue, the left and the right. And then we just have the actual sides to fill in, which is rather easy. So, yeah, just start from the bottom of the arm, work your way up. Eventually you'll hit that 2-tone terracotta purple row, just like this. And everything will be just fine. There we go, perfect. Very nice. So, now, Aphmau is a lot less thin, however, she has lost a bit of substance. she's missing everything in the middle. So all we've got to do, basically all we're going to do, is we're going to match whatever material is on the left and right of you, as you work your way up the side of the statue. We're going to match that, and we're going to extend it up. The only conflict is here where we have this light grey, so we'll just extend the light grey back and then that'll just be fine. Got to fill in the bottom of the hands, something that I used to forget quite often, and then pretty much most of the rest of the arm is just purple with a little bit of terracotta at the top. And then all we've got to do is fill the top of the arm in with terracotta, just like that, and that is perfect. And if we come over onto this opposite side right here, then we can do the exact same thing. So here, here, and then, oh, light grey at the top. I mean, by the way, like, it doesn't matter which one you did choose, like, you know, whether you want to extend the light grey towards the back of the build or whether you want to extend the terracotta forwards, you know, in regards to the top of the leg area. But, you know, just pick one, make sure it's the same on both sides, and then, that was a weird noise, and then, and then that's fine. Like, as long as it matches on both sides, that is just fine. So that is what we want to have. That is Aphmau. Fantastic. So this is what your Aphmau statue will look like once it has been 100% fully completed. I do hope that you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that it's been easy to follow, and I hope that you are left with this rather awesome looking Aphmau statue. If you have enjoyed this tutorial, please do remember to hit that like button, as it really helps me in the channel out very, very much. If you're new around here, please do consider subscribing and clicking the little bell next to the subscription button. And that's pretty much it. If you want to check out any of my other videos, check out the card system description below in the top of the comment section for more. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all very much. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.